She announced, "I'm engaged to someone else. We've been seeing each other for months, while still living in my house." I said, "Congratulations to you both." Then I had her escorted out by police that evening and changed every lock and security code. When her fiancé showed up demanding she be let back in, my girlfriend Veronica made pasta, opened wine, and set the table nice one Tuesday evening. We'd been together 4 years, living in my house for 2.5. I thought maybe she got a promotion. She put her hand on the table, sporting a diamond ring I'd never seen. "I'm engaged to Bradley," she said, actually smiling. "We've been seeing each other for months. He proposed yesterday." I stared at the ring, then at her. "You're engaged to someone else while living in my house?" "Yes. Isn't it exciting? I wanted you to be the first to know." The audacity was so stunning. I laughed. "Are you having a mental breakdown?" "What? No, I'm in love. Bradley's everything I've wanted." She looked confused, like I was being unreasonable. "Obviously things will change now, but I figured I could stay another month or two while Brad and I find a place." "Pack your things. You have 2 hours." Her face changed. "You can't be serious. I live here." "You lived here. Past tense. You just announced you're engaged to another man. You're leaving tonight. That's illegal." "I'm a tenant." "You're not a tenant. Never paid rent. Never signed anything. Not on any bills. You're my ex-girlfriend who I'm asking to leave my property." She pulled out her phone and started recording. "This is harassment." I called 911. "I need assistance removing someone from my property. My ex-girlfriend just announced she's engaged to another man and refuses to leave." "Yes, I own the house." "No, she's not on any lease." The police arrived in 20 minutes. I showed them my deed and ID. They looked at Veronica with barely hidden disbelief. "Ma'am, is it true you announced your engagement to another man while living here?" "That's not illegal." "No, ma'am, but if you're not a legal tenant and the homeowner wants you to leave," the younger cop paused. "You announced you're marrying someone else. Why would you want to stay?" The older cop turned to her. "I strongly suggest you pack tonight and leave voluntarily. Otherwise, this becomes a legal matter." Veronica called Bradley while packing. Apparently, Brad lived with 3 roommates and couldn't have her over. She packed 2 suitcases and 4 garbage bags, live streaming on Instagram about how I was kicking her out for finding love. As she left, "You're going to regret this. Probably not as much as you'll regret announcing your engagement over pasta." The next day, I woke up to 67 text messages and a dozen Instagram notifications. Bradley had messaged, "Bro, that was cold. She needed more time to move out properly." I responded, "Bro, you proposed to my girlfriend while she lived in my house. Not cool." Veronica posted on social media that I was an abusive ex who threw her out for falling in love, said I'd been controlling and manipulative, that she'd been trying to leave for months. Problem was, I had receipts, literal receipts. I posted one response with screenshots. Her asking me for money for her student loans 2 weeks ago. Her "I love you" text from 4 days before the announcement. Her using my credit card for a spa day with Brad last month. Her friends started commenting. "Wait, you were engaged while living there? Girl, you said you two were separated." Then came the voicemail from her sister Melissa. "Paul, I'm sorry. I didn't know she was still living with you. She's been bringing Brad around for months saying you two were done. Mom's pissed. But here's where it gets good. The car Veronica drove was mine, fully paid off in my name. I just let her use it, but she'd been telling Brad it was hers. Day 4, I reported it stolen. She called from the police station, furious. They'd pulled her over and found the car was reported stolen. "You let me drive it when I was your girlfriend," she screamed. "You're Bradley's problem now." I picked up my car. She had to Uber to her sister's. Cost her $73 according to her angry text. A week later, Bradley and 3 buddies showed up at my house at 9 p.m. trying to get Veronica's things. I called 911 again. They tried to jimmy my sliding door. Cops arrested one, gave the others trespass warnings. I looked Bradley dead in the eye as they put his friend in the patrol car. "Your fiancé lived here rent-free for 2.5 years while cheating with you. I could sue her for back rent. Want to play the legal game?" 3 months later, here's where everyone ended up. Bradley dumped Veronica when she kept demanding money, and he realized she'd never contribute anything. She moved back with her parents at 33. Her mom sent me a check for $5,000 as an apology for raising her that way. Me? I'm dating someone new who insists on splitting every check. It's weird how normal it feels to be with someone who actually contributes equally.